Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Bella. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Smokey. කොහොමද how are you, Andrew? Smokey අද නිවාඩුද කොහොමද විස්තර? ඉතින් අද අපි වෙනස් දෙයක් කරන්න යන්නේ. Today we're going to do something slightly different to what we were doing previously. So today we're going to create some charms, but it's like dessert charms. I would put it that way. We're gonna create a dessert charms and a coffee cup like this. So this is made from air dry clay. I'll show you step by step how we're gonna do one of like that. So today is a dessert kind of a project. We're gonna do a cake, miniature cake, not a cake, KX, and also some coffees. Alright, you guys, let's start with cakes. In between, I'll do the coffee cups as well. So I have few things in mind how we're gonna do this. Few ways. So let's get started. First one, I like to do a rainbow cake. It's because it needs some time to settle. So let's start the process, and in between let's plan it to do the others as well. So for my rainbow cake, I'm using different colors. So kind of all the colors that I could think of. I'm gonna put some strawberries on top. So that's gonna be our project, and we can use those charms for earrings like this, or else anything for key rings. Yes, anything you like the small key rings like that. So this is a cat pose, so you can use that charms for any projects that you like. So what I'm gonna do, I'll show you how we're gonna get those charms out. So I already have created my colors, but I'll do the orange color with you guys. So first thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some circle cuts like this. I'm happy with the thickness. Might need only one, because we can add lots of white color layers in between. So today's one is fun, interesting. We are doing dessert charms. I'll start with a rainbow cake. So we need lots of colors, some pretty colors. I have already conditioned my clay before, so we can continue without any distraction, but I'll do the orange color with you guys. So blue next. Nila party langata. And we need few white as well. Maybe how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5. Little bubble. It didn't cut properly, so what I'm gonna do, let's start again. Now run this through the pasta machine and flatten it. Let's start again. While I'm doing this, get down to the chat, guys, and tell me who you are. Which country you're joining from. Let's keep the conversation going while we are doing this. One, two, three, four. I'm gonna run this to the machine again. Hi, Upalaya Komada. Nanajit Komada. Handing in Nane Loyala. Adapi Karana Desert Charms Tikak. Aladak. Pendata Mama Karane. Saman different techniques. Matamata Karaki technique Makiva Desert Charm Food Charms Karamika. ඒක නිසා අද අපේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකට ඒ ෆෝම් බෝල් එක මම ගත්තා නයිරජ් මගේ ඉයරින්ග්ස් අල්ලන්න. Here we go. I got enough white color layers for my rainbow cake. So we are creating several kind of projects today. First thing, I'm going to start the rainbow cake. Upalaya වැඩද මොකෝ වෙන්නේ? Then, okay, I'll leave this one there. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to get orange color. The color straight from the pack is very bright. See, it's not matching at all. So what I'm going to do, either you can add some white onto it. But what I'm going to do, rather adding white color, I'm adding a little bit of beige color. Maybe that's enough. So I got like that. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is add this all together. The clay already conditioned before, so I'm not going to add any translucent. Here we only need to blend the colors properly. While I'm adding that, I'm going to add this little bit of white as well. To make the process easier, run this through the pasta machine. Make ikmani karagana. Make a pasta machine එක හරහා කීප සැරයක් දාලා ගන්න. So we are kind of getting the pastel color orange. අද දවසේ මට ගොඩාක් හොඳයි. වගේම අපිට ගොඩාක් රැස්යි. It was around 40 degrees here. අද 40ට වගේ ගිහින් තිබුණා. හරි රස්නේ. මේ මම sunburn වෙලා කළු වෙලා ඒ කළවනේ beach ගිහින්. It's a summer here and it's very hot. I like this color, it's so pretty. Let's run this through the pasta machine a couple of more times. Right, that's done, and we're gonna give it a we need another one. Save this one for later for my next cake. Other methods to give us tipuna, methods to it's a kind of a mix. It was so cold in last couple of days, then I don't know, it started heating again. So I'll put white as the base. get these ones on one another. මෙහෙම white එකක් යටින් තියලා ඊට පස්සේ අපේ අනිත් cake layers මේ විදිහට දාන්න. හැම layer එකක් අතරම මම white එකක් දානවා. So I'm gonna add white color between each layers. Yep, it looks like trees. So feel free to mix and match your colors, guys. There's no particular order. Follow your interest. Follow your thoughts. Between each layer, I'm adding a white color. Like that. Shall we all double tap the screen, guys, if you are enjoying what Bella is doing? We are creating a miniature food. Here today we are doing desserts, cakes, and coffees. You can see the ones that I made before, and I'll show you with these 2 cups how we're gonna do it again. It's pretty easy. So I'll do these coffee cups in between our cake projects. So this cake gonna be a tall one. I didn't expect that to be. Very tall cake. I'm not gonna use this one. I'll tell you why. Because we're gonna lay this around with white. So we don't need the top layer to cover it with white again. I'm gonna give it a little roll to make sure they all combine properly. Slight press. So we are creating our rainbow cake. Hi Armora, how are we today? Have I pronounced your name right? Did I? Alrighty, I'm letting this to settle a little bit. What we're gonna do is we're gonna actually cover the cake first. I do have a kind of pre-prepared layer. So what I'm gonna do, cut the top circle. That's gonna go at the top, and do the measurement. Oh, that got so excited. Trim the edges. Hello, who's this one? What's a long name? Glad I found you. Love this. Thank you so much. Today we are just doing the Don't forget to click on the bell icon. What's your name? How can I pronounce your name? It's so long. So you won't miss any notifications from me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this leather kind of texture roll and give it a slight roll here and on here as well. Just do it like slightly. Don't overpressure it. If you overpressure it, that might distort the shade. ගොඩක් තදින් මේවා කරන්න එපා. ලාවට කරන්න. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the icing on the cake. How cool. Don't tell me. It's not gonna be enough. Come on. So that's the worst part that could happen. And I'm gonna take a risk and do it a little over to make sure it's gonna be enough. Let's try now. Yep, that's gonna be enough. Let's cut the edges. As you can see, it's a little over here, so I'm gonna trim the edges. Do it gently. If you have a small scissor, you can use your scissor as well. Again, slightly short. I'm gonna stretch this end. Put it there. And trim the edges. So what we're gonna do next is make sure this doesn't have any sharp edges, otherwise it's not looks good on your cake. Hello people, sorry I miss your chat guys. I focused the camera at this side. I haven't seen. Hello Shenzi. Welcome to my channel Bella. We are doing lots of clay projects because few of our fans request, Bella, can you do some food charms? So then I thought, okay, let's start with the dessert charms. That's how we start doing this project. Otherwise, as you can see, I'll do lots of polymer clay techniques, get some patterns and create beautiful earrings, jewelry and key rings. I'll show you one key ring. It's a leopard one, things like that. That's my project, and this is a beautiful earring, guys. This is gonna go out. It's an order. Oops, it's an order. It's gonna go out soon. So those are my projects, but today we're gonna do some dessert charms, and we can turn them into a key ring or a nice piece of jewelry. We'll see. So we're gonna go put the top layer on. While we all watching, can we all double tap the screen, guys? Inside this little cake, it's a rainbow cake. We will cut once we decorate it and see how it looks like inside. be kind of, oops, icing our clay cake. See? But now what I'm gonna do, I'll make sure this has kind of a nice edges. Wonderful. So I'll get my defining tool and just make sure there's no gaps. Hi, how are we today? How can I pronounce your name? Is it Shansei? It's a long name. How should I call you? And tell me which country you're joining from. It's me, Bella, here in Sydney, Australia. Alrighty, guys. If you're a regular to my live stream, you know, or one of my tips to harden the soft clay. As you can see, we work with this clay for a few minutes, so it's getting soft. If we cut this clay, it's gonna be a disaster. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes until it's hardened to the point that we can cut it properly. Hi Kanish, how are we today? So, you're from New York? Oh wow, I have lots of friends joining from US at different states. I'm so lucky to have friends all over the world, right? We have some friends joining here from Sri Lanka, Australia. Andrew, I think you're from Australia. He's from Adelaide, Sri Lanka, and again US. Wonderful. So guys, stay there for 30 seconds until I come back. Watch my clock. Then we'll move to the next step. I'll quickly go and throw this in the freezer. Have a look. It's our icing done, but we need to do some decorations. Bola dekaya make oil glass, right? But I use it for hanging my earrings. Pivoting it. Wonderful. I am back. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna create some strawberries to put on our cake. So I have my red clay already conditioned, and I have a tiny tiny strawberry made. So I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do, then we'll do it together. Hi, the girl. Can I call you girl? It says the girl name DJ. Oh, Jess. I'll call you Jess. How are you, Jess? Which country you joining from? Don't know whether you can see this tiny strawberry. I'll try to give you a closer look. That's one of the strawberries that I just made. And we're going to make few to decorate our Americanized. So we have another friend joining from US. So we are in the mission of creating tiny strawberries. Since I'm not able to hold them, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my barbecue stick. So we'll create a small ball first and get your barbecue stick. So this is gonna be my holder. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Sometimes my camera auto-focusing to the background. Oh. Oh, thank you so much, Jess. Thanks for your kind words. I do kind of art and craft things for me to relax. This mandala, this design we did like a while ago when I was streaming. Hi Sri Lankan things, Komada Vidaya. So here we gonna do our tiny strawberry. It's barely visible. Alrighty. Sunny pie. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do, let me show you the other one like this. So we're gonna create another strawberry like that. So we are doing the green part. It's so tiny, very. You need a magnifying glass to see what I'm doing here. So we are making the strawberries. Little leaves on the top. What do you call them? Just make a little tiny teeny verb, then we can cut that. Alrighty. I cut the edges like that. I'm gonna use them. Get my needle tool. And we're gonna insert that under the strawberry. Take your time, there's no rush, no pressure. Just secure them. Otherwise that might fall apart. That's our second strawberry. And 2 little dots here. How cute it is. So tiny. That goes on our cake once it's ready. Alrighty, we have done 2 strawberries so far. And we need another one. So how are we going to make a strawberry? Just get a tiny teeny piece of the red clay and make a bowl. Let me pull my gloves a little bit. Create a tiny ball like that, roll on your hand. And I need the support. So what I'm going to do is use my barbecue stick as a holder. And just use your fingers to create a teardrop shape. Sharp at the top, there's a little point. Like that. See? Pretty easy. So what we're going to do next is add some leaves on our strawberry. Take this one off and get your green clay and create a tiny teeny long worm. මේ වගේ චූටි පණු පැටයක් හදන්න වගේ කොළ පාට clay එක අරගෙන ඊළඟට ඒකේ කෑලි දෙකක් හරි තුනක් හරි පුංචිට කපා ගන්න. මේ වගේ so you might need 2-3 pieces. And what I'm going to do, I'm using my needle to hold it like that. There's a little hole in the middle. And I'm going to use my needle tool and insert that little leaf. Do it gently, guys. No rush, no hurry. And secure it. That's the other strawberry. While I hold it, I just choose little dots around. Thank you, Taya. ඉවසීම තේරෙනවද ආසාව තේරෙනවද? See? Our teeny tiny third strawberry. Okay guys, shall we all double tap the screen if you like what Bella's trying to do? Here we are making some desserts today. Cakes. I'm planning to do a few cakes and we already finished the base of our strawberry cake. And we are creating some, what do you call it? Not a strawberry cake, rainbow cake. And we created some strawberries to put on the cake. So the next one we're gonna do, next step is we need some kind of decorations for the cake. So apart from strawberry, what I'm gonna do kind of piping, like around the cake. So I'm gonna use my extruder and this little, this little cutter, and I'm gonna use white. I already have conditioned my clay, so let's get a little piece, make kind of a cylinder shape. Bani akka කොහොමද බනි අක්කා අපි අද කේක් එකක් හදන්න යන්නේ. කේක් එකයි කොෆි එකයි. මේ කොෆි එක කලින් හදපු එකක්. මම මේක හදන හැටි අයිඩියා දෙන්නම්. මේ වගේ empty cup එකකට මෙහෙම කොෆි එකක් හදන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා. So it's a dessert time today, tea time, coffee and a piece of cake. How that sounds. weather. Okay, what we're gonna do, put that on the extruder, and we are using this cutter. And make sure I put my strawberries away, as I don't want to ruin it. And I'm gonna get another piece. On my work desk. Alrighty. Ready to extrude? Not sure it's long enough for our project, but we'll see. It looks like noodles. Gonna separate them. You might think what Bella's gonna do with these little bulbs. We're gonna create the piping. Lots of whites in the upper. අවන්නේ මේ මම ලයිව් එක දාලා තියෙන්නේ හැම එකකටම ගේන් පටන් දැනට ආවා. හරි නේද? Alrighty, so sorry for the shake, guys. What I need space. Let's rearrange them. Alrighty. What we're gonna do next is get one of these little thing and put two together. I hope this is gonna work. Kind of twist them. You got to stay there. එහෙම චුට්ටක් අර අඹරවන්න. ලණු අඹරනවා දැක්කලා තියෙනවා රන්නේ වගේ. So twist it like that. See? And I'm gonna make another one. Thanks, Jess. Sometimes you are learning through mistakes, isn't it? Here we go. So we're gonna twist our little strings. Twist it again. Oh, is it? Follow videos, Jess. And again, YouTube suggests me to do some courses. So I'll be starting the clay courses. It's free. I won't charge for anyone. So I'll share how we're gonna create clay, homemade clay, because not everybody has facility to purchase clay. So හැමෝටම සල්ලි දීලා clay ගන්න විදියක් නැහැනේ. ඒක නිසා බෙලා කල්පනා කරා ගෙදරදීම clay හදාගන්නේ කොහොමද කියලායි එතන ඉඳන් අපි කොහොමද clay වැඩ කරන්නේ කියලා කියා දෙන්න. So I'll be doing some videos as a course, and I'll share with you how we're gonna create our homemade clay and how we're gonna use different techniques to create fun stuff. Okay, I think that's gonna be enough for our first cake. However, I'm gonna save these other strings just in case I need it for the next one. Okay, let's move this one away. Come here. I'm gonna put it away. And I'll quickly go and grab our rainbow cake that I put it in the freezer to harden a little bit. And we're gonna assemble them all together. I'm gonna cut it and see how it's gonna look like. Okay, don't go anywhere. Watch the clock for me. I'm back with our cake. So we created this cake and put it in the freezer to harden it a little bit. Now we are ready to use it. I'm excited, same time little nervous. What we're gonna do next, guys, create a cake base. I have black color, it's grey color, clay condition, ready to go, but I'll put this through the pasta machine in a medium side couple of times. Oh, my strawberries. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna put this on one another to get a kind of thick layer. And I need a cutter. I have few cutters here. The one that I already ready, I think it's not enough. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this cutter. So we cut the shape. I'll keep it as it is. And guys, if you don't have a pinning tool, you can use not your toothbrush, a spare brush, and just kind of poke it to get the texture. I want to get the texture for the charcoal tray. So here we go. not use this to brush your teeth again. Keep it separate. If you have a rolling pin like this that has a wooden effect, you can use it. I don't have that one yet. It's on the way. I ordered during last weekend. Alrighty. Think we are kind of, yeah, I like that texture. Onto the edges as well. The reason why I keep it as it is, otherwise it might tend to distort it. So if you keep the block as it is, that's great. And again guys, I encourage you to do it first, then cut. My cutter is not that sharp, so you can see there are a little bit of clay. I gently remove it using a toothpick or a barbecue stick. If you have a needle tool, you can use a needle tool as well. Just do it gently. I'm gonna keep the edges little round. So it just has that organic shape. Alrighty. Here we go. That's gonna be our base for the cake. Nice. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this as a stand. That's one of my cutters, but I'm gonna use it as a stand. Just to decorate the top part of the cake. And then I will say that cake. Alright, we're gonna do the decoration around the top of the cake. What I'm gonna do, I'll get one of these strings that we created. Make sure you cut the edges to have the crisp line. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay it around the cake. Go gently. So I'm using my barbecue stick to secure the edges. If you have a needle tool, you can use a needle tool. with a little press, make sure they stick on to the cake properly. Show you. And what we're gonna do, I'm gonna now put the cake on the base here. Yep. Got it. I just did the measurement. I'm not gonna cut here. So what I'm gonna do now is use my other piping, cut the edges and wrap it around the cake. Use your needle tool or a barbecue stick or a toothpick. If you can't find any of those things, use a safety pin, guys. Sometimes I use a safety pin. You don't actually need a proper tools. You can use whatever you could find around you. And I'm just pressing it to the cake to make sure it's stick onto that. Let's go around and do the same. Our tiny little cake. Not finished yet. Think I need to push that to the corners. I'm a bit nervous now, guys. I'm gonna cut this. Okay. Take a deep breath. We're gonna give it a little cut. Put this one away for now. Shall we? Who's gonna sing happy birthday? Here we go. Because I put this in the fridge, as you can see, there's no distorting. It cuts perfectly. But if your clay is so soft, guys, it tends to distort. Now, the other thing is how we're going to take that out. Goodness, it cut through. Got it. Here we go. Got it. That's a piece of the cake. But we haven't finished it, guys. Have a look here. How beautiful the layers are. We haven't finished. Don't get excited yet. So what we're gonna do is gently, again use your toothbrush and give it a little tap on your cake to get that kind of a cakey texture inside. Like that. Yum yum. And same here. Get your toothbrush and just tap to get that texture. Do you want a piece, Ken? See, I told you that we're gonna do desserts. You see, guys was asking. Alrighty. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna arrange it on our tray. That's too big. I'll put it aside. And I'm gonna get my strawberries. Here we go. Let me give you a closer look how they all come together. The strawberries on the top and our beautiful cake. I might use a bigger plate for this one because it's still a little too small. So that's our strawberry cake. Now the rainbow cake, guys. Double tap the screen if you like. Enjoy what we're doing today. And we're gonna move to the next step, guys. Next step, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do another cake. Actually gonna give a little more cut here because I feel we need a little bit more opening. I forgot that. You know what? I totally forgot that this is not baked. Here we go. And that's a pretty cake. Yum, 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 yum. Have a piece. Alrighty. So the next one that I'm gonna do is a chocolate cake. Nothing different. So we're gonna do a chocolate cake, and I have already got the colors ready. This one and this gonna be the other color, but I want a little lighter version of this, so I'm gonna add some white. all the leftover right here. And give it a little mix. I run this through the pasta machine, so it's quick and easy. When mixing colors, chocolate cake, and we do a coffee, and that's it. Let's turn the clock as well. This color? Yeah. Alrighty. This one, I don't go like that. I just like, do little balls. Trying to go the same size. And get some chocolate colors as well. Flatten it. Flatten it a little bit. Give it a cut. So we flatten this one as well. Easy peasy one. Flatten it a little bit. Give it a little cut. So this one is very easy, kind of this what we're gonna do is we're gonna assemble them. Give it a little roll. I think I'm not gonna put this layer, otherwise it's gonna get taller. Alrighty. For the next part, I'm gonna do, I get my toothbrush. And just kind of tap it. And we tap on the top as well. And the other side. That's the best. Gonna do eye on the chocolate one. So the next part I'm gonna leave it there. Let's gonna create some decoration for this chocolate. So I need the small stripes. I need the tiny ones, not the thick ones. Yep. And what I'm going to do next is, this is kind of a sponge thing where you can use to define or flatten. Maybe minions can eat it up. Of course. So give it a little roll. It's stuck on my jaw. Why? Gonna do little dots here. And use my defining tool. Just flatten it. They're more like chocolate chips. Roll it. එහෙම ඔයාගේ ඩිෆයින් ටූල් එක අරගෙන ඒක චුට්ටක් ෆ්ලැට් කරගන්න. Nice. And I'm going to do the same with the lighter color one. small pieces. Okay, then just do the same. That color you can barely see because it's similar to the color of the pad. Sorry. These things I'll set aside, but this one, what I'm gonna do, kind of create a spiral. Seems like it's not practical, it's a little bit sticky. We'll see. Oh, we did one. Like that. Gonna do another one. Come here. Anyway, again. Oh. Okay. Oops. Come on. It's very stubborn. Eka Eleanor, aren't they? Come on, little one. It didn't work well this time. Let's try this one. While you guys watching, shall we all double tap the screen, guys? If you enjoy what I'm doing, and if you're new to my channel, Bella, don't forget to click on the bell icon. Here we go. Come on, slowly. It didn't turn out well. It's like a little mess. That's okay. So what we're going to do, we continue this one. I'll put this in the fridge just to harden a little bit. It's not really needed, but yeah, we don't need to put it in the fridge. We'll leave it here. Okay, the next part is a bit exciting. What we're going to do is we're going to use our, is it white color, liquid polymer clay. So we are working with some liquid clay. I'm going to use this one and messy tile. Hi Jess, I have to sleep, but I'll keep stream up. Oh, thank you so much, Jess. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do a different project. Might not be the desserts, but we'll do something different. So we got the liquid polymer clay, and we do the first string with the liquid clay. And I'm just thinking, what colors we gonna add here? I get my chalk and put some colors, mix some colors. Some brown as well. And get the toothpick. Just mix them in a swirl pattern. So the liquid polymer clay you can bake with your normal clay. I think it's too low, you can't see properly. Let me put the stand up. Here we go. Hope you can see now. So if you put the translucent liquid clay, it takes the color of the, it doesn't have any color once it's baked, so it takes the color of these little bits and pieces. Since I'm using the white color, it remains white. So it's kind of adding the glaze. If you know about cake, you know what I mean. It's kind of dripping icing. If you need a bit more, you can add more liquid. And if you like to add more pigmentation, you can add more, but I'm just doing with what we got here. it a while before it's dry, easy for me to clean after. Okay, let me show you the glaze we put. It's very simple. The glaze around the cake, and I'm gonna get our mitten pieces we created. Just a tiny chocolate chips. I wish they are hard enough so I don't have to struggle a lot to put them on. Come on. I'm gonna use a new tool because the one I have already touches with the glaze. Not really, both say. That did work. It's like a small operation. We're working with the tiny, teeny things. Here's my oh, don't go, no, not that way. Stay here. So this goes in a 130 preheat oven for maybe 30 to 45 minutes because of the thickness. It's so thick. I don't want to put that one on. It's so messy. What I'm gonna do, create another spiral. Just keep it short. This time I'm trying to use my hands. Failure, so we'll use the tool. Isn't a proper spiral, but yep. I'll give you a closer look. little chocolate cake that we created. This also goes in 130 preheat oven for 30 to 45 minutes. And just for fun, I'm going to give it a little slice. It's going to be messy because the top part, the glaze, is not set yet. Let me show you how that looks like. It's our little chocolate cake that we created. And I'll show you the rainbow cake. And the strawberries on the top. And that's a rainbow cake we created. So that's today's project, guys. I just did it because when people ask, can you do desserts or food? So here we go. And the both goes in the oven for 130 preheat oven because this is so high. If you're baking it, I'm not going to bake this one, guys. But this one I'm going to bake it. So put it for 30 to 45 minutes. Alright, I promise that I'm going to show you how we're going to make this coffee cup. So here you go, we have an empty one. For this one, because of this coffee cup is plastic, we can't put this in the oven. Because of that, what we're going to do is we're going to use the air dry clay, which means you don't have to put that in the oven. It will dry in 24 to 48 hours. So it looks similar to our polymer clay, but this is more forms, look like foamy. So see the color, that's the same color that we used. But we need to condition this clay as well. It's not ready to use. So how to condition your air dry clay, I'll show you in a second. Get your clay if it's stretched, like if it's break, that means it's not conditioned well enough. So what you need to do is you need to keep pushing it like this, pulling it like this until it's increased its elasticity. Air dry clay එක පාවිච්චි කරද්දී මෙහෙම මේක පොඩ්ඩක් කන්ඩිෂන් කරන්න ඕන. මේක අද්දිද්දී අර ගොඩක් chewing gum වගේ ඇදෙනවා නම් ඒ කන්ඩිෂන් වෙලා මේ වගේ break වෙනවා නම් ඒක කන්ඩිෂන් වෙලා මදි. So you got to work on your clay. It's totally different to the polymer clay, guys. Even the texture, forming, it's different, and you got to work fast with your air dry clay, otherwise it's tend to dry fast. Once you condition your clay, if you're happy with what you got, create a small cylinder. Make a ball first. The same way, roll your clay and then put it in. It's a little bit too big, so I'm gonna portion it and put it in my cup. Use this tool if you have one, otherwise you can simply use your fingers. Just put that inside. Define it as you go. You can use your toothpick, or else use your finger, or else this tool. To flatten it and press it into the clay. once you're happy with the texture, the way you put it, then you can decorate it like this. So once what happened is how it's like, shiny. Once it's dried, I put some glaze on it. So you can see little marks as I'm trying to get rid of those little tiny marks. See a little gap there. So once it's flattened, you can start creating a design if you like to create a design. Otherwise, if you want to keep your coffee cup plain, you can keep it plain. See, it's pretty much ready to go. Yum, yum, yum. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my white color air dry clay. The only thing you can't put the polymer clay, the oven baked clay is my cup is plastic. I can't put that in the oven. So you can create a design, whatever the design you like, on your coffee. I'll do a different design here. Gonna try to put some cream on top of the coffee. It's not long enough. Let's add some more clay. Cappuccinos, yeah. It's a coffee time, dessert time. We have a cake ready to go and we are creating our coffee. Hi, top comment කොහමද? top වයනකන් හිටියේ. ඔයාට ගේම් එක දින්නනේ. ඉතින් ඔයාගේ charm එක දිනපු charm එක ඕනනම් ඔයාගේ delivery address එක පොඩ්ඩක් අපිට දාන්න email එකක් හරි text එකක් හරි. So we're gonna create the posting on the top. Here's my needle toe. It's too big. Let's redo it again. ඇයි යන්නේ අර guessing game එක එක game එකක් ඔයා දෙන්න. අර umbrella කියලා guess කරේ. අනිත් අයට මම gifts අරිනවා. මේ Friday වගේ එකක් ඕනේ නම් address එක දාන්න. බණියක් අදින්න විතාය දෙන්න කාදනාලිකා කේ Smokey. Who else are තව එලා කියා US වල girl කෙනෙක් දෙන්න. Next one was you. So you kind of twisted your clay. marshmallow. This is gonna be a hot chocolate because we put cream on the coffee. Alrighty, ta-da! Cream on your coffee, if you like. And this is what we did the love heart. Actually, I don't like the cream. I changed my mind. So when you're working with the air dry clay, you got to do it quickly because it's tend to dry fast. It's not like the polymer clay. Polymer clay, it stays as it is until you bake it, but the air dry clay is slightly different. Cake ලස්සනයිද? Cake එකේ strawberries තියෙනවා. See? And I can't touch that one. It's a chocolate cake. It's, oh goodness, I dropped it. Dropped my heart. Not my heart. Dropped the clay heart. It took so much time for me to create this heart as well because it's so tiny. I dropped it again. It's so tiny. So I created teardrop. That's the easiest way that you could make your heart. Oh, Ganesh, the para tambi vaduna. And so we're gonna create another love heart, another coffee. Slightly press it. That's our little coffee as well. Okay guys, we finished for today. Let me give you a closer look on our chocolate cake as well. Even though I can't touch it, it got glaze on it. And I'm gonna oven it at 130. Preheat oven for 30 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour. And that's our rainbow cake with a strawberry on top. And it's your coffee. Tea time, guys. Thanks for joining with me today. This is a request from people of our friends. They requested me to do some food clay creations, and I took the challenge tomorrow with a different project. We'll be continue to do our things like that, earrings, key rings, and whatnot. Thank you so much again for joining. Stay safe, I lost the words. Stay safe, stay happy. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye, take care, ta-ta.